This is the line Mel Gibson's character says before his final fight in Lethal Weapon.
What do you say, Jack? Would you like a shot at the title?
Now, that's already a good enough reason why Lethal Weapon is a perfect film, but it also has this moment.
Hey, you want to see crazy? I'll tell you.
And the saxophone. And it also portrays the struggles of a Vietnam War veteran and his suicidal behavior in a realistic and subtle way. And it is also set during Christmas. I think that Lethal Weapon is beloved, but just like me, it deserves more love. To me, it is one of the best action movies of all time, but nowadays is less talked about and less likely to be watched by a younger audience. Shane Black, who wrote the script, is one of the most successful screenwriters in Hollywood history, earning crazy amounts of money, like when he made $1 million just for rewrite on The Last Action Hero, and a groundbreaking $4 million deal on his script The Long Kiss Goodbye. Shane Black's Lethal Weapon script is so good that it's genuinely worth studying it if you are a fellow writer, and is even used as an example in many screenwriting manuals as a case study. Shane Black made one of the best MCU movies, an overlooked classic, and he was in Predator. Also, we will all go to hell for allowing the nice guys to flop. What makes his script so good is how well the two main characters complement each other. Mel Gibson is a crazy, grieving lunatic, throwing himself into shootouts, hoping that soon enough a bullet may kill him. Donald Glover is an aging family man, hoping to do his job and provide for his family before he retires. It's a cooperation between a guy who has nothing to lose and a guy who has everything to lose. Whoa. The actual main plot of the film, the central mystery that brings them together, is something you'll forget about right away. Even the villain is not the most memorable character, although he does have Gary Busey as his henchman, an actual crazy person. And it's not that these aspects are badly written, they are not. But what drives the film is watching these two people having to work together and changing in the process. I'm not saying that Lethal Weapon created the buddy cop genre, but I think that many of the things people think of as the classic buddy cop stuff comes from Lethal Weapon. And it's probably the source of many parodies of the genre. The script is also just fun to read. For example, this is how Shane Black describes an LA mansion.
Isn't that sweet? I'm thinking probable cause.
You also have Richard Donner as the director, an experienced Hollywood legend at that point, and his direction is very slick. The action scenes age wonderfully, and this shot with the plane in the background is burned into my memory. It also has an explosion. Of course, not only are these two perfectly written, I believe it's one of the best casting decisions in history. It's funny how even in real life, these two are the complete opposites of each other. Danny Glover shows up in cool indie projects here and there, and he's very politically outspoken, as well as just being a really cool, charming guy. And then Mel Gibson is Mel Gibson. I'm always marveled by the scene where Riggs contemplates killing himself. It's so fucking dark and ugly. You won't see shit like this in The Gray Man.
When I was 19, I did a guy in Laos from 1,000 yards out. A rifle shot in high wind. Maybe 8 or even 10 guys in the world could have made that shot. It's the only thing I was ever good at.
There's also an extra layer of sadness and ugliness to the fact that Riggs is a Vietnam War veteran. It's like an animal released into a modern society where he doesn't belong, and the only time he gets to be useful is when he has to kill someone. His hair is also animal-like. Then you have a scene like this. Does it make sense that the whole family hangs out while Martha's dick and balls float in the water? No, but it's cute, and it really shows how much this family means to him. In all honesty, this is a film I loved since I was a little kid, so I am a bit biased, But this is a good ass movie. Maybe some people are discouraged by Mel Gibson, but please don't be. This film aged like a fine wine, and the ending with the Christmas gift is more emotionally rewarding than most quote-unquote serious dramas could hope to be. It's a fantastic movie. And then you have Lethal Weapon 2, which is even better.